You know what I really wanna do today? Yugioh. While Jaden is dueling some unknown opponent, it looks like Armageddon has arrived and everything is collapsing. People are screaming and running around, wherever they wanna run to. Just Amazon Prime is still shipping kids like nothing's wrong. But no worries, turns out our 5D's protagonist Yusei, Yusei, was just having a nightmare. To relax a bit, it's time for a casual motorcycle ride.
Hey, looks like we've got a tailgater.
Whoa, with a fucking bus! Also, the tire wear in these turns is brutal. Anyway, since these three idiots are blocking the entire road, the unknown guy flashes his high beams to get them to move. But apparently, they see things a little differently.
I can't believe it. He's challenging us to a duel.
What high beams, you son of a bitch? Duel!
Stardust Dragon! I don't think so.
Yusei's Stardust Dragon is suddenly taken from him for some reason.
Am I seeing things? Stardust Dragon, it's gone. Been stolen. But how could that be?
Good question, Yusei. Not that we ever get an answer. Then the guy just nopes out through a wormhole or something without even finishing the duel. Now we find out that the past has been altered through Stardust Dragon, a card that shouldn't even exist in Yugi's time. A little zooming in and zooming and zooming. Oh no! It's the same unknown guy from earlier! Who could have seen that coming? First of all, damn, that was some insane zooming. And second, why is nobody talking about the Rainbow Dragon or Cyber Ant Dragon, which also shouldn't exist? But apparently, since this mystery dude decided to go full blitzkrieg, the future is now slowly falling apart.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, but it's calling to me.
Me, as I realize I'm about to completely fail the exam. Meanwhile, Yusei gets sucked into a wormhole too. Back to Jaden's duel from the beginning, he's currently getting slammed into a house, while Yusei just barely manages to block the final attack. Unknown guy vanishes yet again, and the two of them start chatting for a bit.
Yusei is from another time.
Another time? Ha, quit messing with me. Besides, how would you guys know?
Who are you talking to?
Well, some classmates of mine kept reporting that their duel cards were getting snatched.
We were young. And now Jaden also realizes that the past has been altered.
So what are we supposed to do now, Yusei?
Now we move.
Where?
Gotta give them credit for that. That was one hell of an efficient conversation. Apparently, they now want to get even further back to Yugi's era, where he's grown quite a bit. Whatever, Pirate Hitler is here too, so I guess the party's officially started.
It's my worst fear. I've been upstaged. Oh no, the building!
My second biggest fear! Yugi wakes up and everything is in ruins. All that's left of his grandfather is a tiny piece of fabric. The rest of him is probably chilling with Bakuda in the Shadow Realm now.
It took some doing, but history is now forever changed. Changed so that Duel Monsters is no more!
Just because Pegasus is dead doesn't mean Duel Monsters is destroyed, you idiot! And why the hell did you kill so many people if Pegasus was the only one you were after? Later, we see Pegasus arriving in a helicopter. Why not just shoot that thing down or something? You literally have dragons on your side! Yusei's dragon casually eats Yugi, and now they are traveling even further into the past to a time when everything wasn't completely wrecked.
If Pegasus goes, the Duel Monsters world he created?
It goes with him, along with all the things that sprang from it, like schools, cities, people, you name it.
Why? Is he somehow linked to the entire system? What happens if he dies of old age? Do they all get sent back to the Stone Age or what?
That guy hurt my grandpa. And it sounds like he's also trying to hurt the game I love.
Yeah, comparing your grandfather to a deck of cards. That's something you should only be allowed to if... Wait a minute. He is a card. The villain arrives in this time period, and our three main characters somehow teleport from the rooftop to the ground. But hold on, he already succeeded in killing Pegasus. If he wants to kill him even earlier every time, then why not just go way back in time and take on Pegasus as a baby? And while he's at it, take Sakura as well. But clearly, choosing this exact time period over and over isn't doing shit, you moron.
Perhaps it's time we get acquainted. The name's Paradox.
Ah, the great-great-grandson of Para and Dogs.
I doubt that you've heard of me. In fact, I'm very much certain that you haven't. After all, I don't come from any of your eras in time. I come from the future.
Yeah. Paradox wants to wipe out the entire Duel Monsters era because Duel Monsters is responsible for the destruction of the future.
You're destroying everything and everyone ever touched by the game!
As a matter of fact, that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Dude, first it's all, I just want to protect you from a catastrophe. But I also kinda wanna see everything dead. I don't know, man, but maybe you're the bad guy. His bus motorcycle quickly activates flight mode and then it's time for a duel. The battle begins and the three of them are sharing one life point counter against Paradox. Which, honestly, sounds like a terrible idea as their decks aren't even remotely in sync. But hey, let's see how this plays out.
I'll go first.
Why? Who said that? Let's be real, he probably just wanted to flex by summoning Cyber and Dragon on turn 1. Now, the duel is gonna take up half the remaining runtime, and when Yusei and Paradox go crazy in the first turn, I really thought that when Yugi's turn came, he would do something like this.
I play my monster in defense mode! It's your move!
Man, how normal that used to be back in the day.
You stopped one of my malefic dragons, but as you recall, I have 2 out.
And there's the mistake. You're only allowed to have one of those on the field. But hey, since these cards are from the future, none of the three actually know that.
And witness how the darkness pools together to create pure evil.
Bro, I thought you wanted to save the future. What's with all this evil nonsense? Yugi outplays Paradox by pretending to target his Paradox Dragon with an effect, forcing Paradox to activate his trap that protects the dragon. And then Yugi's just like, ha, gotcha, I actually targeted your other card. He manages to destroy Paradox Dragon only for Paradox to immediately summon an even bigger dragon. Meanwhile, Pegasus is flying straight into it. There's just a gigantic hurricane with lightning and destruction everywhere. But yeah, just fly right into that. And now, my friends, it's time for a chain reaction of effects. I activate my monster's effect, so your monster is destroyed. No, 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 no! I activate my monster's effect. Well, I activate another effect. Until, in the end, everyone attacks at once and just kills him. Because with the Malefic Field spell, the loser of the duel actually dies. So basically a shadow duel, just not as cool. And yeah, now Pegasus is out here handing out cards to little kids, getting them hooked. Just like a drug dealer. They saved, hip hip hooray! And all of that without even using the heart of the cards. Kinda disappointing, honestly. But you know, during the outro of the movie, I was really thinking, yeah, that was definitely the worst Yu-Gi-Oh movie. But then, that happened. A thank you for 10 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! They just wanted to say thanks. Sure, they could have put a little more thought into it, but at the end of the day, it was just a love letter to the fans. Maybe it was intentionally this illogical, because let's be real, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was never really any different. And that's it for this movie and this video, so you can click here or here for more stuff, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see us next time, so take care my friends.